Yehovah, please fill me with Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name, amen. We'll start with the Shema, listen and obey. Children of Yah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts in mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold. Nail, behold. Revelation 13. And I saw a beast come up out of the sea, with 10 horns and 7 heads. On its horns were 10 royal crowns, and on its heads blasphemous names. The beast which I saw was like a leopard, but with feet like those of a bear, and a mouth like those of a lion. To it the dragon gave it power, its throne and great authority. One of the heads of the beast appeared to have received a fatal wound, but its fatal wound was healed, and the whole earth followed after the beast in amazement. They worshipped the dragon because he had given his authority to the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, "Who is like the beast? Who can fight against him?" It was given a mouth speaking arrogant blasphemies, and it was given authority to act for 42 months. So it opened its mouth in blasphemies against God to insult his name and his Shekinah and those living in heaven. It was allowed to make war on God's holy people and to defeat them. And it was given authority over every tribe, people, language, and nation. Everyone living on earth will worship it, except those whose names are written in the book of life belonging to the Lamb, slaughtered before the world was founded. Those who have ears, let them hear. If anyone is meant for captivity, into captivity he goes. If anyone is to be killed with the sword he will be killed. This is when God's holy people must persevere and trust. Then I saw another beast coming up out of the earth. It had 2 horns like those of a lamb, but it spoke like a dragon. It exercises all the authority of the first beast in its presence, and it makes the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast, the one whose fatal wound had been healed. It performs great miracles, even causing fire to come down from heaven onto the earth as people watch. It deceives the people living on earth by miracles it is allowed to perform in the presence of the beast, and it tells them to make an image honoring the beast that was struck by the sword but came alive again. It was allowed to put breath into the image of the beast so that the image of the beast could even speak. And it was allowed to cause anyone who would not worship the image of the beast to be put to death. Also, it forces everyone, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on his right hand or on his forehead, preventing anyone from buying or selling unless they have the mark, that is, the name of the beast or the number of its name, that is, where wisdom is needed. Those who understand should count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a person, and its number is 666. John pulls from Jeremiah. If anyone is meant for captivity, into captivity he goes. If anyone to be killed with the sword he will be killed. Jeremiah 15:2. Jeremiah 15:2. I got lucky on that one. Oh, yeah, easy. Jeremiah 15:2. And when they ask you where they should go, tell them that this is what Yeshua says: those destined for death to death, those denied for the sword to the sword, those destined for famine to famine, those destined for captivity to captivity. Also, Jeremiah 43:11. Jeremiah 43:11. He will come and attack the land of Egypt, those destined for death to death, those destined for captivity to captivity, those destined for the sword to the sword. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading Revelation 13? We can learn some wisdom of things to come, of what to do and what not to do. Know that John sees a beast come out of the sea with 10 horns and 7 heads. Know that on the horns are 10 royal crowns, and its heads are blasphemous names. Know that it received the dragon's power, throne, and great authority. Know that the world will follow after the beast in amazement. Trust that the world will follow the dragon and worship the beast, saying, "Who is like the beast? Who can fight against him?" Know that it will speak arrogant blasphemies and will be given authority to act for 42 months. Know that its mouth will speak blasphemies against Elohim to insult his name and his Shekinah and those living in heaven. Know that it will be allowed to make war on Elohim's holy people and defeat them, and will be given authority over every tribe, people, language, and nation. Know that all people on earth will worship the beast except those whose names are written in the book of life belonging to the Lamb, slaughtered before the world was founded. Those who have ears, let them hear. If anyone is meant for captivity, into captivity he goes. If anyone is to be killed by the sword he is killed. This is when the holy people of Yeshua must persevere and trust. Know that John sees another beast coming up out of the earth. Know that this beast had 2 horns like lamb and spoke like a dragon. Know that it exercises all the authority of the first beast in its presence and makes the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast, the one whose fatal wound had been healed. Those that know that it will perform great fire miracles as people on earth watch. Know that it deceives the people living on earth by these miracles and tells them to make an image honoring the beast that was struck by the sword but came alive again. Know that it was allowed to put breath in the image of the beast, so that the image of the beast could speak, and it will cause everyone who does not worship the image of the beast to be put to death. Know that it also forces everyone, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on his right hand or on his forehead, preventing anyone from buying or selling unless he has the mark that is the name of the beast and the number of his name. This is where wisdom is needed. Those who understand should count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a person, and its number is 666. How can we love others as Yeshua loves us? We can share the gospel of Yeshua the Messiah with all those in our life. Produce spiritual fruit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. And how can we bear one another's burdens? We can teach and show others how to persevere and trust in Yeshua. End with the Aaronic blessing. Yeshua will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yeshua will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yeshua will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and will set in place all you need to be whole and complete